Hello everyone, and welcome to Berkshire Day 20. It's all gonna be voiceover and building, so enjoy. I'm gonna start out by putting some stuff out in the town core style area of the island, which is like the front part of the island on the first level. And I'm trying out a different kind of editing style, and just including some slower clips. I do have some sped up footage too, but I figured it'd be nice to just be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. And it's mostly putting out streetlights and making the yards for the dogs' houses and that kind of a thing. I also make a very tiny custom design a little bit later in this, which I will not really explain because it's literally just paw prints, but you'll see me make it. And yeah, working on the neighborhood today. I used a lot of the evergreen ashes, which I think looked really nice in that yellow style. And then of course I used the white street lamps and white crosswalks, and then also some utility poles as well. Also, shout out to Bones just being all around. He is so cute. I love Bones so much. Like, literally, he was following me everywhere. Look at this. Multiple clips of him just zooming around. What a cute baby boy he is. Also, really love the canal-style neighborhood that I made. I think it turned out really cute, and the brick bridges are so good. I also had a ton of flowers to move around as well, because I planted a lot of them in places. It's just basically just swapping places with flowers. I used the same basic kind of items in their yards, so obviously the evergreen ash, but I also added in a bunch of the garbage bins in yellow, and they looked really cute. And then I added some iron garden benches in white in random places as well. And I think it turned out very nice. And then, of course, I had to add in some hedges along the edges of the river. I didn't mean to rhyme there, but it happened. And, of course, I did my signature every other place is a bush and the other place is a flower, just along the hedges, because I thought it would look nice, and it did. It usually does. And I'm moving around the items as well so I can fully encase their yards in fencing. I am so glad that orange windflowers are a seed packet flower, because the combination of yellow, white, and orange is just so pleasing, and I like that I had orange trees everywhere as well. I'm glad I decided not to include peaches, because it would have just thrown off the vibes a little bit. And, you know, I could have resetted a few more times to get oranges, but I don't think that really matters. All it shows is that I started with peaches on the passport, which is not the end of the world. But yeah, just the color scheme of this island makes me very happy. The oranges, the yellows, the whites, it just works so well together. And it's very happy too, so very, very dog, very happy. And yeah, at this point I'm pretty much just filling in the yards, putting the fencing up. I really like the combination of the hedge fence and the simple fence. It looks nice together, and of course it fits the color scheme very well. And then I'm adding in more shrubbery as well to round off the edges of the yards. And I like it very symmetrical if I'm doing a canal-style neighborhood. Obviously, each individual villager is going to get like slightly different items in their yard, but I want it to look like there's a homeowners association here, if that makes sense. I want it to look pretty standard in general. Although that's a fun idea as well, like make a neighborhood that has no kind of regulation and there's like Godzilla statues in the houses and stuff. That would be fun too. Like, oh my god, okay, this gives me an idea. What if you have an island that is a holiday-themed island, Christmas, whatever, or Halloween, too, and you just have your villager houses have the most extra decorations ever? I don't know. I think that would be really fun. I would probably be more inclined to do a Halloween island like that than a Christmas one, but it could go either way. And I will say that Godzilla on a Christmas island is even funnier, objectively speaking. I guess while I'm building, because that's pretty much literally all I do in this entire video, I'll ramble about something for a little bit. So today when I'm recording this at work, I had a lot of downtime to just think about things, and I ended up making, like, an Animal Crossing theme island generator kind of thing. You know, where you take 3 parts and put them together. And I am definitely going to be making a video about how I get theme ideas, or just theme ideas in general, probably after this series is over. But yeah, essentially I took the basic cores, so like city core, town core, cottage core, forest core, etc., etc., and just put a whole bunch of like primary themes there. And then I added a secondary theme column, which, for example, my island of Lacrimosa was a city core island, but it was post-apocalyptic and abandoned. So, you see where I'm going here, right? I put a whole bunch of different secondary themes, like futuristic, pastel, a single animal, like Berkshire here with dog villagers, medieval, modern, retro, that kind of thing. And then I included the color scheme portion, because color scheme does a lot. Okay? I know about color theory. I'm a big fan of using color as storytelling kind of stuff. You know, like literature class, why were the curtains red, that kind of thing. So, color scheme adds another layer onto it, and then obviously the last little part is what season are you going to set this island in, because that also adds a lot to it. And yeah, there's a lot of different combinations on my little listing. It's actually already posted on my Instagram if you want to look at it. I might add more to it by the time that this video comes out, but I don't know. I feel like this game is like unlimited for me, because I'm like, oh, well, I haven't done this combination of things yet, so I should try that. Trust me, it's a lot of fun, and it's also a lot of fun to try things out of your own comfort zone. Like, I'm not a big fan of, like, the super ultra kawaii kind of stuff. Like, listen, I love me some cute art, I love me some Sanrio, but my personal aesthetic doesn't quite align with that, but that would be a fun challenge for me. I just want to try all of these things out and see how they turn out, because I love making islands. So yeah, I've just been thinking about this way too much, and it's like, big brain, oh, you have all of these different elements you can mix together to make a pretty unique theme. So, I guess that's kind of a preview for a video I want to make. Also, once this series is over, we have 11 videos left in the series, because the 31st is going to be the Dream Address Tour. But my goal is to start making stuff that isn't Animal Crossing, but there'll be like little bonus videos on Tuesdays, and I am cooking a Stardew Valley playthrough, and it is a challenge playthrough on top of that. I already recorded 2 years worth in the game, and it's just been sitting on my hard drive for eons because I haven't had time to edit it. But now that I have this series going up, I'm recording this at the end of June, so I will have like 2 months worth of time to start working on that, and I am super duper excited for it because I love Stardew Valley. I was pretty late to the train, but oh man, it ticks all the boxes. It's creature collecting, it's designing an area, it's fun characters, it's challenging areas. Yeah, anyway, so there's a huge overlap between fans of Stardew Valley and fans of Animal Crossing, so if you're excited for that, let me know in the comments, because I really want to be making more than just Animal Crossing content. This YouTube channel is called Kingnote Gaming, after all. It's not specifically Animal Crossing, even though that is a primary part of this channel and always will be. I will always post Animal Crossing content on Thursdays, so don't worry about that, but you'll get the occasional Tuesday bonus video. Another thing that I want to get back into is the Chow Garden, which, fun fact about me, I guess, I used to have a YouTube channel when I was a little tiny. Well, not super little tiny, I think I was like 15 or whatever. It's been a long time. It's still up, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I did Chow tours. Oh, and yeah, here are the paw prints. It's pretty self-explanatory. I made paw prints. Anyway, and I pointed, okay, this was back in the early days of YouTube. I was a child, alright? I pointed a digital camera with a tripod, because my dad is a photographer, at my monitor to record these videos, and it is the cringiest thing on the planet Earth, but it's also endearing because I was very passionate about that, and I'm still very passionate about Chow. I actually made a little end screen and everything for it, and I've been meaning to like start making Chow videos because I really want to. And in 2020, during the Panini, I was furloughed, so literally all I was doing was playing video games. Primarily Animal Crossing, but also Pokemon, my other thing that I like doing, and then Chow. I started all kinds of crazy Chow things. The primary one being getting a full memory card of Chow to full S99 everything without breeding for the stats. If you don't know anything about Chow, don't worry about it. When I make those videos eventually, I will explain my process and what I'm doing. But yeah, I want to show off my little creatures because I love little creatures. And I'm trying to think of what else I would want to do videos on, but definitely Stardew and Chow from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I'll probably figure out how to set up recording on my PC. I mainly do all of this recording and editing on my Mac because I grew up with Macs. I love Macs. They're very good for creative things. However, I really want to play my modded Steam file because that would be fun as well. I also have the GameCube version of that. I gotta get back to my GameCube town too. It's been way too long and I am terrified to open that file because I have no idea who's going to be leaving. But yeah, that as well. The other thing that I'm kind of flirting with is The Sims 4 or The Sims 2. I feel like 2 would be more fun. But yeah, I am very stereotypical with my love of the cozy kind of games. Although The Sims 2 is very chaotic, so I like that as well. But yeah, if you'd be interested in The Sims 2, I would probably start recording that because, dude, I'm just like, all of my childhood franchises I want to gush over on this channel. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll do a poll at some point this month and ask you guys what other games you'd be most interested in seeing, but 100% doing Stardew because I already have everything recorded and I just need to write a script and edit it, which I don't know why. Just writing scripts, even though I love to write, my brain just hates it. It's a big reason why my graphic novel series is taking a bajillion years to do, because anytime I sit down to write, my brain just turns off and explodes. But you know, writing, yeah. I used to write and read all the time as a kid, and I think just being online has ruined my brain, but I think that's happened to everybody. So, you know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's Berkshire video, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye!